Whoever came up with the idea of playing hard to get is kind of evil. Because nowadays, oh my gosh, that seems to be when a girl's giving you mixed signals, when she's showing interest and not showing interest. Oh, she's playing hard to get. I will declare this right now. So subscribe for my declaration. No, I'm kidding. My declaration is 9 times out of 10, she's not playing hard to get. She just isn't interested. And for the 1 time out of 10 that she is playing hard to get, you've got to ask yourself, do I really want a girl who plays these mind games, who makes me question whether or not she likes me? You know, she's liking me the 1 minute and the next I'm confused and then oh, she's back to liking me, all this push and pull. Do you really want that? Because let's say you actually start dating her. Who's to say she's going to stop this playing hard to get? And for me, I could not be in a relationship with a girl where I'm constantly questioning whether or not she likes me. That would stress me the hell out. Now back to if she's playing hard to get. I've been there, brother. I have been in the situation where a girl has showed so many mixed signals. So many mixed signals. You know, she's laughing at my jokes, but then she's kind of distant, but then she's letting me have physical contact, and then she's not wanting to go to certain places, and then she's not telling me when she wants to go to places, and then she's asking how I'm doing, messaging me, replying to my messages fast, and then slowly, all of these different variables. And all, like, it's so amusing to me because when I was younger, I was just so confused. Like, mixed signals were just so confusing. And now it's just so easy these days. Because if a girl's giving me mixed signals, I just use my rule. I just assume that she's not interested. And even if she is interested, I don't want a girl who plays these games with me. I don't want a runaround Sue. Great song by Dion, by the way. It's just... And the reason why girls do it, and you can call it manipulative, but I think it's just in a lot of feminine girls' nature, is that... So we need to understand what the women's currency and what the man's currency is. The men's currency is... Sorry to be a bit graphic, but sex. It's physical intimacy. That's what men desire. Again, I'm not saying that's all what men think about. I'm not saying that it's all men want to do. Of course, there are guys like that, but it's something that's on a guy's mind. You know, when he sees a girl and finds her physically attractive, that's what he's wanting to inevitably do if he gets in a relationship with her. Now, what's the female currency? The female currency is attention. Attention. She thrives off of getting attention, as many people do, but for women it's a bit different, because if she can have a guy giving her attention and she doesn't have to give him sex, that is an absolute goldmine for her. And you can call it manipulative, but it's just so subtle that it's kind of genius in a way. Now, there are always exceptions to the rule, but from what I can tell, a girl will keep a guy stringing along for a couple of reasons. Maybe, you know, she enjoys the attention that she's giving him and she doesn't actually be in a relationship with him. So it's a win-win for her. She doesn't have to do too much for this guy to be flooding her with attention that she craves. And she's not rejecting him because she enjoys the attention, and a lot of girls want to avoid confrontation. So they don't want to lose a friend or cause unnecessary drama and lose that valuable attention. Again, not all girls are like this, but it seems to be a common factor, a common thing that I'm seeing. And I was kind of blind to this for a lot of the time. I'd be interacting with girls, they'd be giving me mixed signals. And there was one point where I just snapped, right? I remember I was talking to a girl on the phone, and this girl had openly rejected me. She had openly said, I'm not interested, but we can still be friends. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm comfortable being friends. And I remember being sat on the phone with her. She was yapping about some crap I didn't care about. And I was just sat there, staring at the wall, thinking, what am I doing? I'm speaking to a girl, giving my attention, using my valuable, valuable time for a girl who rejected me. A girl who doesn't want me. And a lot of guys don't get that. Like, I had been gifted an honest rejection. I appreciated that from the girl, that she was honest, that she said, I'm not interested. That was very kind of her, because a lot of girls don't do that. They string a guy along, they let him think that he still has a chance, keeps him hooked for months, possibly years at a time. She'd openly told that, and that was my chance to disengage, but I was still hanging around for the chance. And this wasn't even that long ago. Makes me cringe thinking about it, but she wasn't playing hard to get. She'd openly rejected me. But I was just wasting my time. And I've had other situations where girls are playing hard to get, but I realise it just doesn't exist. She's just not interested. She's interested in your attention. She's interested in the devotion that you're giving her, because you're giving her your time. Like, think about it. Does she actually know a lot about you? Like, she might be interested in you, it might be clear that she likes you, but does she really know a lot about you as a person? Does she really, like, want to be with you? And maybe there's cases where she could be your girlfriend and she doesn't know that much about you. You know a lot more about her than she knows about you. Unless you're trying to be him and be mysterious, but that's a whole other thing. You've just got to assess it for yourself, and I've just given you an easy way to assess it. If she's playing hard to get, she probably isn't interested. And if she is, you've got to think to yourself, do I want a girl that plays these mind games? Some guys are into that. Some guys might enjoy these mind games. They like being flooded with these different emotions of anxiety, being overwhelmed, anger, to then being happy. Some guys like that hot and cold, that push and pull. I'm certainly not one of those guys. I don't want chaos in my mind. I want order. And if I'm having a girl who's making me question whether or not she likes me, questioning the very fabric of our relationship, our attraction to one another, I'm not dealing with that. So I've made it much easier for myself, and I've hopefully made it easier for you if you take my advice. Just stop obsessing over girls that are just using you. And I'm not saying that they're trying to be manipulators, they're just doing it kind of subconsciously. Because they enjoy your attention, they enjoy your interest, but they don't enjoy you. It's a hard pill to swallow, but we have to swallow it nonetheless. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. God bless, and as always, you take very good care of yourself.